G'day again. Welcome back to Dad vs Son and our play of Guilford Courthouse from the Tri-Battle Pack from GMT. We're about to go on with the last turn of the game. As you can see, the Brits have forced all the Americans back at the moment. And Washington's Dragoons are still disrupted out here. The Brits have had 3 units captured, the Americans have had 3 units captured, 3 eliminated, and the Americans are wavering. So, it's not flash. So they have a -1 to their initiative roll and a -2 to their morale, and the Brits have a +1 to their initiative roll. So let's get into the initiative. Righto. And we have the Americans do it again. So we have a 4 to a 2. A 4 to a 1, I should say. My God, look at that. Okay, so realistically, again, all we want to do is pull back. So I'm going to pull the rifle unit back up here, and I'm going to pull these units back here, and I'm going to put that unit back up with them like that to give them 6. This unit here is simply going to come back this way like that. These will stay. Lee's Legion of Horse, the idea was to try and get up the road to Tarleton, but he can't really get there, but we'll keep going anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because he's on the road for the full movement, like that. Again, Washington Dragoons will go back 1, and this guy here there's no way in the world he's probably going to rally, so he is going to come back 1 this way, like that. Okay. So rally phase. So this guy first. He's at a -1 plus a -2, so he's at -3. So he needs an 8 or better, and he does not rally. And Washington's Dragoons are at a +1, so they have a -1. So they need a 6 or better to rally, and they do rally. Okay, so that helps them because that gives them a point back, and now they're only fatigued again, I believe. Rally, 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 rally. Yay, +1. Okay. So, again, we go into the defensive artillery phase. The Poms can't shoot anybody. Trees are in the way. Rifle fire phase, can't do anything. Everybody's in the way. Close combat, there is none. And we go to the second player. So Tarleton is going to try and take out Lee's Legion of Horse instead. At least that'll be a 2 to 1, so he comes down 1, 2, 3 to there. Over this way. Okay. Now, if I bring those up, then we've got to attack these blokes as well. So if I bring this one here and then over to here, I can use him to attack there. Sorry, fat fingers. So we'll go 1 and then over to there like that, which then will allow me to bring up, leave the artillery where it is. We'll bring Leslie up, and he'll go 1, 2, 3 to there. What else can I bring up? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can't get around anywhere. Realistically, that's about it. I can't really get anything else into position. So that is that. Defensive artillery, again, nothing there. Because we've got the forest there, we've got forest there, light forest there, so they're both blocking terrain. So no. And this one can't shoot at anything. It's out of range and blocked. Rifle fire phase. Okay, so no rifle there. No. No rifles there. No rifles there. And no rifles in there. Right. Well, that was easy. So close combat. So again, we have 6 against 6 here. So a 1 to 1. Lead units. We'll use Von Bowles, and we'll use Rockbridge County, I should say. Okay, so we have a +1 for Von Bowes. We have a +1 for his leader, so we're at +2. No. All defending units are militia, so we now have +3. Defender benefits, we have a 0, so that becomes a -1, so we're now at +4. But the leader is a 1, but again he's -1, so nothing. No rifles, all attackers are no. Attacking across a creek or upslope, and we are attacking upslope, so that's a -1, so we're back to 3, and that's it. So it's a 1 to 1 +3. And leadership tactics wise, okay, for the Brits, what they are engaged with a leader, the opponent has a leader, flank is not possible. Withdraw is plausible, so therefore table 7 is a die 6 again. We get a 4 this time, which is skirmish, which I'm damn sight happier with. Okay, and for the Americans, again, attacking with a leader, the opponent has a leader. Is flank possible? And yes, they could come down to here. So flank is possible, with withdraw plausible, Yes, it is. So you're using table 9 for a die 8. They go for a 3, which is attack on echelon. Okay, so that is a +1 to the attack. So we're up to 1 +4. Okay, here we go. So that's a 7 on 1-1, which is defender retreats. So this unit comes back. He can go uphill. Like that. Righto. Next fella is -1 plus -1 is -2 +1, so he's at -1. He needs a 6. He gets a 7. He stays there. Berkeley County again needs a 6 and stays there. And Nottoway County again a 6 and stays there. Well done, those men. So he's going to stay there as well, like that. And he stays there. Righto, so this is the next attack here. So again we have 6 against 4. And we'll use the 1st Maryland as the lead there. And we'll use the Grenadiers as the lead there. Okay, so we have 6 against 4, which is a 3-2. Get rid of that other rubbish. Okay, 3-2. For the attacker, we have a +2 for the unit, a +1 for the leader, giving us +3. Any defenders are rifle units? No, of course they're not. No, they're not militia. No, they're not surrounded. Okay. Defending unit is a +2 -1, so it's a +1, so therefore we're back down to +2. No leader. We're attacking uphill or upslope, so we're down to +1 now, and that's it. So again, looking at tactics for the Brits, they're engaged with a leader. The opponent has no leader. Flank is not possible. Withdrawal is plausible, so table 3 is a die 8. And we get an 8, which is a frontal assault. And for the Americans, they are engaged without a leader. Withdrawal is plausible, so table 1 for a die 8. They get a 4, which is stand fast. So therefore we have a -1, so it's a 3-2 with no DRM. Okay. And we get a 4 at 3-2 is pinned. So they're pinned. They're pinned. And the last attack we have here is Tarleton against Lee's Legion of Horse, which is a 2-1. Okay. Lead unit is a 0, so nothing there. That's it. Defender is a +1 with a -1, so still a 0. And that's it. So it's simply a 2-1 with nothing. So it's going to come down to tactics again. So the the British, they've both got a leader, so that's good. So engage with a leader. Opponent has a leader. Flank is possible. Withdraw is plausible. Table 9 for both. Okay. So I'm just going to roll them together. And the Brits get a 7, which is turn flank, and the Americans have attack on echelon. So we have turn flank with attack on echelon is a +1. So 2 to 1 at +1. And we get a 6 + 1 is 7 at 2 to 1 is a disrupted for the American. And he goes back 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. We advance. There we go. They lose another point for a disruption. And they are wavering again. Okay. So that just leaves the Americans to have their turn. So realistically, what can we do here? If I don't move these guys back, they've got to attack. If I move these guys forward, they can help with the attack. So we're going to do that. Like that, but we'll leave the artillery there. So we've moved those forward. I've got 3, 4 there. So I'm going to bring another 2 forward. So we'll go, hang on a tick. I want to try there as well. 2, 4. Okay. Now we'll bring this guy forward, so that's 2 to there and 2 to there. Like that. I'll remove those pin markers now, there's no need for them. Okay, and let's see if we can get a worthwhile attack on here as well. So both of those could move down there. He's a 4. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And I take those 2 down there, like that, put them on the bottom, and I bring he can go there, these 2 can come over here, and green can come down, like that. And let's see if we can get a bit of our own back. So what else have we got is we've got Washington's Dragoons here. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and can try and have a go at Tarleton. This little disrupted bloke can go into Joseph Hoskin's little farmhouse there and hide. And this little guy doesn't really matter. He's not going anywhere either. Okay, so rally phase, we are at, again, a -2. So this little fella here is at -3. So let's just bring this back over here like this. Okay, so this little fella's at -3. So he needs an 8 or a 9. And he does not. And this little fella here is at a +1, -1, -1, so he needs a 6 or better. And he doesn't either. I really wanted to get him up. Bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Okay, so that's done. Defensive artillery fire. He can't fire at anyone. Simple as that. He doesn't have line of sight to anyone or range. Rifle fire phase. Okay. Now I've got let me have a look here. No, yes. I've got one there, and I think that's it. Okay, so rifle is going to fire at, doesn't really matter. Let's call it Van Bo's. Okay, so we have a 7 for being adjacent. It's a 1 strength unit. Target is not light infantry, but it is in forest, light forest, so that's an 8. Okay, so 8 for a hit. We get a 6. So no cigar there. Right. Close combat. Okay. So we have 6 here for them. We have 4, 5, 6 here. And we have 6 here. So it's a 2 to 1. Okay. Get rid of my old marks again. 2 to 1. Righto, for the Americans. Unit morale of the lead unit is 0. So that is a -2. For the leader is a 1. So that's another -1. Sorry. His morale is 2. Oh, it's close combat. Die roll modifier, idiot. 1. So, righto, hang on a tick. So it's a +1. So we're down to -1. Any defender is a rifle? No. 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 Nobody's surrounded? No. Okay, defender benefit. Eesh. Okay, the lead unit is a +1, so we're back down to 0. The leader gives them another +1, so we're at -1. Any attacking unit is a rifle unit, we're at -2. That's it. So 2 to 1 -2. So for tactics, the Americans are engaged with a leader. The opponent has a leader. Flank is possible. Withdraw is plausible. So table 9, which is a die 8. And they get a 2, which is stand fast. And for the Brits, again, engaging with a leader, the opponent has a leader. Flank is not possible. And withdraw is plausible, so they'll use table 7 for a d6. And they got a 1, which is withdraw, which means there is a no combat and the British simply withdraw. Back 1. Okay, and then again we have a 2 to 1 here. Okay, we get a +2 there, we get a +2 there, but they're -1s and 0s. The trouble is if I don't use, well, he doesn't give me anything, but he gives me a leader. No, I'm going to have to use 1st Maryland. Okay. Right, again, getting rid of the old marks, and we have a 2 to 1. Okay, for the attacker, we have a +2, -2, so nothing. No commander as such. Any defending it as a rifle? No. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. That's it. 2 to 1. For the attacker, we have a +2 for the Grenadiers, and we have another 1 for O'Hara. So we're at -3. And that's it. Okay, so tactics. So we have a 2 to 1 -3. And tactics, we have the Americans engaging without a leader. Well, they are engaging with a leader, but yeah, it's not going to really matter. They're engaging with the leader. The opponent has a leader. Flank is possible. And withdraw is plausible. So table 9 for a D8. We have a 7, which is turn flank. And for the Brits, engaging with a leader, the opponent has a leader. Flank is... Well, they can't really go there. They can't go there. No. Flank not possible. Withdraw is plausible. Table 7 for a D6. And they get a 2, which is stand fast. So we have a +2. So we're back now to a 2 to 1 at -1. We need a big roll. Big roll. 1. 2 to 1 at 1 is attacker disrupted. Okay, so we've got a disruption on there. Whether they stand or go back or anything else is not going to matter. We simply take another army morale loss. And then we go into the final one here, which is going to be a 1 to 1. So we've got Washington's Dragoons, who are at a +1 -2, so -1. No. That's it. Defender benefit. He's at a 0, so we're still there. That's it. So it's a 1 to 1 -1. So looking at tactics, they're attacking without a leader. Withdraw is plausible. Table 1 for a die 8. And they get a 7, which is skirmish. And for the British, for Tarleton, he's engaged with a leader. The opponent has no leader. Flank is possible. Withdraw is plausible. Table 5 for a D10. And he gets a 2, which is stand fast, which gives us a +1. So we're at 1 to 1 with no die roll modifier. Let's look at the last die roll. Okay. 1 to 1. Dun, dun, dun. A 3. And that is attacker runs away. So he retreats. And that's that. Everything's been fought. So now we just got to work out who won. Yeah. Okay. No leaders were lost or anything else, so that's good. So we don't need that. Okay, victory points. Each enemy 2-step unit eliminated is we have this unit that was eliminated as a 2-step unit, Orange County. So that's 2 VPs. Each enemy 1-step unit eliminated, and we had 2. So that's another 2 VPs, taking us to 4. each enemy unit, each two-step enemy unit reduced is a half a point. Okay. No. We have 1, 2 reduced. That's 1 point. 3 reduced. They're all good. So we have 1.5 victory points for that, taking us to 5.5. 1 for each enemy unit captured, and we had 3 units captured. So we're up to 8.5. Each enemy shattered, no. Leader casualties, no. 1 VP is for the Americans because they hold this. Any British units reduced? I don't think so. No. The rifle unit, yes. So that's half a point for them, taking them to 9. Half a point off. So we're at 9. So 9 VPs for the British forces. And what do we have here? Victory conditions are the same as for the campaign game. Okay. So British marginal victory is assuming no decisive or substantial victory, a marginal victory reward if the margin of 2 or more VPs than the American player. So that's it. The Brits got 9.5 VP. The Americans got half a VP. So, 9 VP changes, difference. So it's a marginal victory for the British. And let's be honest, another couple of turns and they would have just, run right through them. They were not looking good at all. There's nothing for disrupted units, it's just shattered units. And nobody was shattered at the end of the game, so that was okay. And no leaders were lost. So thanks very much for coming along on that little adventure. I hope you enjoyed. Not sure what I'm going to do next, whether I'll keep going with this or again be all strange and change what I was doing. But thanks very much, and I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye for now.